All right, everybody. Let's turn this music down or off. All right, I want to make sure everybody can hear me. Can I get thumbs up from everybody? Because you guys are all muted.
We can hear you, Jonathan.
Okay, everybody is not muted. That's really funny. Who was that, Julia?
That was Julia.
Awesome.
And me. How can I turn off my camera?
How do you? No, you look great. All right, I'm muting everyone, and then we're gonna get started. All right, you guys are not allowed to unmute yourself. Only I have the power. With great power comes great responsibility. All right. People are still coming in, but we're gonna get started because I want to respect your time. It is Thursday, guys. This is being recorded from the beginning, so I figured that one out. So 2 thumbs up for this guy. So my name is Jonathan Schlossberg. I am a member of Hodo, and what I have put together for you guys today is a very in-depth training on how to qualify in 3 days. And so get a pen, get a notebook. You're going to want to take notes. Some of the stuff you may know, some of the stuff is going to be new. But the whole point of this is to get you and your team qualified by Sunday. The owners of the company extended this for our benefit. You want to rank up. You want to hit that, at least get qualified, but hit 2-star, 3-star, start getting those weekly bonuses right away. You're in a position right now that nobody else in the company is ever going to have because we're at the very beginning of this. So I'm going to jump in. Obviously, you know a little bit about me, but for those of you that don't, I've been in the industry for, a number of years and had a lot of success and got into this because I wanted more out of life and I didn't want to be a struggling actor waiting tables. And then I wanted more for my family. And so this has changed my life in the direction of my life. I mentioned that we were going to have a special guest. So what I want to do is I want to, before we get started into the training, I want to bring this guest out, give a little bit of an introduction, let this special guest say a little bit about who they are, and then they'll be back a little bit later, the training, to touch on some things. But what I want to do before I announce who it is let you know who we're bringing out. She is a spectacular woman. She has been around the industry her entire life and knows it from the inside and out. She is extremely intelligent, extremely savvy. She knows a lot of the inner workings of things. And when I say she's been around the industry, she's been around the industry in the sense that her family are multi-million-dollar earners within the industry. So when she speaks, she comes from experience. So what I would like to do is unmute her, and I will let her speak about who she is and what she is. Her name is Julia, and welcome.
Here we go. There we are. Hi, you guys. Jonathan, thank you so much for that introduction. You guys, I'm really excited to be on the call tonight. As Jonathan sort of shared, I've been around the industry for years and years. Grew up in the industry. Some of my earliest memories were being on earned trips that my parents got to take us on. And I don't think my family could have had the lifestyle we had if it wasn't for network marketing. So I've always been a fan of the industry. And love direct sales. So before I started with Hodo, I was in the advertising industry, and I did social media for a couple of different direct sales companies like Stella and Dot, Keep Collective, Wine Shop at Home, and actually did some social media for Frito-Lay. So when I was asked to come on board with Hodo, I was so excited. You guys have amazing leaders, amazing products, and I'm just really excited to be a part of everything. I am one of the contributors to the Hodo Global Corporate Facebook page, so you guys have been seeing me even if you didn't know it, and I'm just really excited to be here and helping with Jonathan and his wife Sasha and even Randy in the Hodo Mania group, so I'm happy to be here.
Awesome. So I am going to hopefully, I don't know what I did, guys. I want to let you guys know this is how awesome it is. Let's see. I am going to Did that work? I somehow hid myself, guys, and now I can't find myself. This is amazing. But that doesn't matter because I'm about to share my screen with you because we're going to jump into the training. See, things don't have to be perfect. I want you guys to get that. You just have to take action, and we're going to do it now. So I'm going to share my screen, and we are going to jump into this, okay? So everybody make sure that they have a pen and paper, and here we go. So how to get qualified in the next 3 days, the steps it takes to get paid. But first, you may be asking yourself, what is qualified? What does it take to be qualified? What exactly is qualified? It's literally this simple. It's literally activating one personal SEP on your left leg and activating one personal SEP on your right leg. Now, if you're asking yourself, what is an SEP? It's a shared economic partner. Essentially, it means a rep, a brand partner. If you've been in another company, you may have another name for it, but it's getting one other person that wants to do the business with you on one side and one other person that wants to do the business on the other side. And then you're qualified. And qualified is huge because what it does is it opens up your complete your commission structure. So you're going to get paid on the cycles and on the bonuses. Now there's more, and I'm not going into the comp plan tonight, but I want to stress how important it is to activate one on your left and one on your right. Either way, you'll still make residual income when you sell the retail center of it, but you want to open up the left and the right. Boom. All right, we're going to keep moving. So I boiled it down. I had thought of a lot that it could be, and I boiled it down to 3 steps to success. And we're going to jump right into it. And I'm going to move fast because it's 9:45 here, 10:45 in other places. So here we go. 1, the proper mindset. And I think this next slide is going to very much highlight it. Do or do not. There is no try, from Master Yoda. So you have to implement, you have to be in the right frame of mind to be able to create, implement, and achieve your desired outcome. This is paramount to your success. Now, to do that, set your desired outcome. This is what I call your intention. Take the time to get a notebook, write out your intention, and be specific. And I mean, do this in your life too. But when it comes to what you're doing in this business, create your goal, create your intention, create your future. And then I highly recommend surrounding yourself with people that support your intention. That's really important. We all know we can run against people that are the negative naysayers. Surround yourself with the people that support you, that know that you can do this and that root for you. And then when you experience challenges, this is what I recommend doing. Revisit your intention. You have it written down, so go back and revisit it. Call or message your support system. Use the Hodo group if you need it, if you're feeling that you need some support. Message somebody in the group that you've created a relationship to. And third, and I think this is really big, pray, meditate, journal, go for a walk. Whatever it is that you do to take care of yourself and your soul, make sure you add that into it. And then get back into action by reframing your intention and pressing your own personal go button. That is huge. The right mindset will take you further than most things will. Number 2, you have to set a higher expectation for yourself. Nobody else is going to do it. There are people that have high expectations for yourself, and we can't live up to it, but you have to have a higher expectation for yourself for you to achieve the things you want. I love this image. This right here says it all. I mean, you can be the Usain Bolt for Hodo, for your business. You have to go out there and put it forth and go after it. And so I throw this out there. What if I told you that Hodo was going to give a $500 bonus to everyone who qualifies by Sunday? I guarantee you would take massive and immediate action. You'd be unreasonable with yourself. It would actually make it a lot easier for you to get out of your comfort zone. You would definitely have a burning desire. And I'm even going to bet that you'd play the, as I like to call it, the go big or go home game. So think to yourself, And I put this out there. This is not something corporate is saying that they're doing. I want to make that perfectly clear. But those 5 steps are things you can do by just setting your mindset to it. You don't need to have that, which, by the way, you will do very well if you set your mind, take the actions, and achieve the desired results. And then number 3, taking action. I love this quote by Robert Browning. Ah, but a man's reach should exceed his grasp, or what's a heaven for? You know, like, and there's another one, you know, reach for the stars and you may hit the moon. You know, go for it all, because if you go far, you'll still accomplish something. And I think that's really, really important to know. And now we're going to get into like the nuts and bolts. Okay, so as we're getting to the nuts and bolts, this is where you're really going to want to write everything down. I know I'm moving fast. There is going to be a replay of this, so I'll try. But so you want to leverage the Hodo app. There are 2 sections in the Hodo app that I think are very crucial. One is the prospect section, where you can send the videos. And then there's also the present section, which has more videos that you can send as well. 2 of my favorite videos are the Uber economy and why travel. So if you haven't watched those, I would definitely go into the app and make sure you watch the videos and find the ones that speak to you, to your demographic, to your prospect niche, because you know they all touch on different areas, and you'll find what your people will like the most. Now, speaking of, how can you send the messages? This is what's awesome about our app. You can text it, you can send an email, and we've integrated with WhatsApp, which means you have a way to reach people all over the globe. You're not limited to, you know, texting only within your country or emailing people that you only have their email address for. You can literally run a business, a global business from your mobile phone. And then just notes on messaging. Edit and tailor the message to the individual. In WhatsApp and texting, I'm not sure if they've changed it yet for email, but you can actually edit the pre-programmed message so that if you're sending to someone that you actually know, that you can like make it personal. And then, this is what I'm going to say through the next 3 days. You need to be sending out a minimum of 15 to 20 messages with prospecting videos per day. Minimum. Get them out there, get people watching them, and get ready to start following up, which is what we're going to get to next. Follow up with anyone that watches your videos. Now, when I say anyone, I want you to focus on those who watched 100%. I wouldn't spend too much of my time focusing on the people who didn't watch more than 75%. Maybe 60, but 75 is usually my cutoff because they're probably not that interested, unless they've gone back and watched it a second or a third time. And no, your app is going to give you notifications every time someone opens a video, watches the video, the percentage of the video. So you don't even have to worry about it. And then I love these 2 follow-up approaches. The first, you know, someone watches the video, you shoot them a message or you give them a call. Hey, I saw you just watched the video that I sent you. Or, hey, our app just notified me that you watched the video. Now, this is great to highlight the app and the technology we use. And some people are going to dig this and some people won't. So this is definitely someone that you're going to want to talk to that, you know, may not be thinking about Big Brother is watching, or, you know, you're tracking them. You know what I mean? But then here's number 2. Hey, I've been running around and I had a quick minute to check in about the video I shot to you. Now, you know they've watched it, but they're 2 totally different approaches. And then what you want to do when you get a hold of them, whether it's via text or phone, is you want to ask them, what struck you the most, or what stood out to you? That's pretty simple. Now, when you're doing that, you're going to then want to send them the next follow-up video. And if they're in your Hodo organization, and this is over the next few days, if you're reaching out to people that have already signed up, you can use this to your advantage. Go to hodo.biz/playlist. There's a password. It's success. It has all the videos in one place. You hover the mouse over the word playlist and it'll show you the list of videos that there is to watch. And you can tell those people that are already in your organization to go and watch those videos. So it's really, really super powerful. But never, 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 never whether they're a prospect or someone that's already taken a spot that hasn't locked it in or activated, ask them what they think. And I'll tell you why. You don't care what they think. Their opinion is not of importance. What is of importance is that Hodo and Tripspin are incredible. Hands down, blowing away the prices online anywhere else like you can't believe. Next, utilize the Hodo system. And if you're unfamiliar with it, it's our system, pal. It is literally your all-in-one marketing and communication tool. The link is there. You can also search it in the Facebook group by just typing in System Pal, but it's https://systempal.com/hodo. Here you can leverage the power of our proprietary system. You can share articles on your social media channels through Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. It's all integratable with your account. You can message current prospects with Dotcast, sending them a dedicated email. And then, this is coming soon, but you'll be able to add your prospects to a specific follow-up series once that they've become a prospect and are in the Hodo system. Now, moving along, I want to get into posting on social media. I'm going to run through some of this, and then I want to bring Julia back because this is a real good specialty of hers. So she's going to talk on that as well. But number one, with social media, you want to have these two things. You want to have excitement and mystery in your posts. You want to get people engaged, but you want them to wonder what's going on. You know what happens when you see something that you interact with or that sparks your attention, so you want to do that too. And then the use of photos is awesome. Awesome. I mean, as you'll notice when I'm posting things in the Hodo group, I'm always searching online for the photo that might go well to get engagement on the post. You want to do that too. But you can use your personal life photos. Like when you're doing this more for that aspect, I'm not saying go find a stock image, but take a selfie or something that's going on in your day. And then you're gonna want to do this. You want to alter your posting strategy. This is huge. You don't want to be all business or all home life or all my relationship. So you'll want to maybe post something travel related. You'll want to maybe post something about how you worked at home. Then you want to post things on your real life, and you want to interspace them. And I would do more of your life going on and then sprinkle in the travel and the work online so it has a nice balance. Because if it's all one thing, you've seen them before, it doesn't interest you. They look spammy, and you desperately do not want to do that. You absolutely want this to be something like people look at your life and go, that's cool, that's awesome, I want to know more, I like this person. And see, here's the thing, your posts, the purposes of your posts is to get interaction and stimulate engagement. And when that happens, this is what I recommend. And a lot of people don't do this. I recommend you respond to all likes, all shares, and all comments. Some people just wait for somebody to comment. If somebody likes your post, yeah, they may be your friend and they may like it, but you can strike up a conversation. Hey, I saw you like this. That's so cool. What was it that you really liked about that? I really appreciate that. And that's a really big deal because you may get 50 or 60 likes, but only 4 comments. Now, continuing when you're posting, when appropriate, you want to have a call to action. Whether it is message me, comment below, etc., whatever it is, when you're doing a certain post that is necessary, you want to tell them what to do and be specific. Go to this link, click on this video. If you don't tell people what to do, they will not know what to do it, and then they will not take that action. And you can probably tell by the way I'm speaking, which is perfect for exactly the next line, this is hyperspeed attraction marketing that we're talking about. And that's because we're in a 3-day run to get everybody qualified. This is not how I normally suggest it. This is not how we normally suggest it. But the typical slow play is out. Time is of the essence. And every minute, every hour that goes by is a minute and an hour closer to that point where the week is over. So with a Sunday deadline, you are going to have to take a more nail-on-the-head approach and hammer it a little harder while still trying to find that balance. All right. Before I go on to the next section, I want to bring Julia back. Are you there, Julia?
I am here.
Awesome. I'm gonna open you up and see if I can pin your video so you can. Let me see this. You could, if you want to start chatting about this.
Okay, I will. As you're talking, so actually a lot of what I'm going to say kind of goes off of what Jonathan was saying. I'm going to repeat a few things. But so my first takeaway would be being persistent without being a pain. So what do I mean by that? When we talk about, you know, you're not just selling, you're storytelling. So when you're on social media, right now, even though you guys are really excited and you're ready to push and we have this push until Sunday, the most important thing is sometimes people get carried away with their emotions and excitement and can just sell, and ask without giving a lot of valuable content. So you really want to make sure that when you're posting on your page, it's like he said, you're sharing, you know, cool pictures from a vacation, or you're sharing a, you know, personal photo of yourself, or pulling something from the internet that is going to allow people to, you know, create curiosity to where people are going to ask you a question. So this is important for a couple reasons. You know, one of the things I want to encourage you guys to do with an awesome product that we have like Tripspin, sharing testimonials is a huge deal. And so when you are sharing your experience about the product, that's going to create curiosity. And one way to stay compliant in that is, let's say you share a picture of, I'm just going to choose a destination. You booked a trip on Cancun for, you know, a couple weeks away for Thanksgiving. And you say, oh my gosh, you guys, look, I'm going here. I saved X amount of dollars and the next most competitive website was $300 more a night. That's crazy. So excited to go. So you do a couple things there. You stay compliant by not screenshotting, which we want to encourage you guys not to do, even though everyone's really excited. But that's also going to get people to ask, like, what is that? And when you, sometimes it seems counterintuitive, but if you don't say the name of Hodo or Tripspin and you just talk about this awesome opportunity, that does a couple things. Again, it's going to create that curiosity for someone to ask you about it, but they're going to not be able to Google Hodo or Tripspin, which people sometimes when they go and do that could read something negative about Hodo and not want to join, or they could, you know, potentially sign up with someone else. So you want to keep that level of curiosity for people. Another thing I want to encourage you guys to do is another thing that Jonathan already mentioned, but that's interacting with the Hodo Global community. So we have some amazing resources at our disposal with the Hodo Mania group, with the Hodo Global corporate page. And when you interact with the community, that's going to have a ripple effect that helps grow your following, the community as a whole. And when we all grow together and grow our following on social media and Hodo Global just becomes a household name online, that's going to be something that really helps you personally. So, and it also just edifies our leaders. And with Randy and Jonathan having and creating this amazing content for you guys, it's something you don't even have to think about. It's you're sharing this video or sharing the video that Jonathan and John did a couple days ago or last week. And it's also duplicatable. So when you have new people come into the business and they're asking you what it is that they should be doing online and how they can market themselves, it's just second nature. They're probably doing it anyways. And when you're, you know, taking the steps to share videos from our Hodo Mania group, that's just a duplicatable thing for the people in your organization. So I think those are some of my main tips so far. Jonathan, if I want to sling it on back over to you. I do want to say though before, because I'm not sure how much time you have, I know we're trying to make this quick. If anybody wants to connect with me offline, my Facebook name is Julia Lee. I'm sure I'm tagged in the group and on some of the posts. Or if anybody wants to email me at julia@hodoglobal.com and run any strategies by me, any questions, concerns, I'm definitely available for you guys anytime.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Julia. And I think she made some really great points about, like, you know, making sure you stay compliant. You know, that's really important. while we're running for the next 3 days and beyond, you don't want to be taking actions that are going to cause you trouble in the long run. And then also, you have access, those of you who are activated and looking to get qualified, you have access to Tripspin. And if you saw John Gilardi's post too, those who haven't activated now have a demo account. You got to check it out. His post, it says, tag me, tag. There's a demo dummy account that everybody can use where they're going to rotate the password every week. So you can go in and you can do searches right now, and then you can do screen shares, or like, here's the thing. You could do a screencast. Now I'm going to get to that in a minute. I'm jumping the gun. Oh my gosh. I'm jumping the gun. I forgot I already have that in there. All right, we're going to move along. So here we are. We did the social media, and thank you again, Julia. That was awesome. All right. Moving along on what you can do over the next 3 days. Connect with the people you prospected in the beginning. See, there's been a little bit of time that's passed. We all know that. So were they in another company? Are they maybe now ready for a change? See, right now, where the company is at, the time that it's taken, you now have so much more to share. Not just using the app, but the password with the / playlist where you can go and use that. There's so many more videos. The sites are all up. Tripspin is working. You have so many tools, the System Pal, that are in your hands that you have an arsenal of weapons that you can go. Share your excitement. Go back to the people and tell them how excited you are. Yeah, it took a little bit of time, but we're so glad that it took this time because, oh my gosh, look what they created. And here's the other thing that's huge. You hear about this all the time in network marketing companies and just in companies in general. They do these 90-day runs. Everybody's probably familiar with a 90-day run. See, life runs in 12-week cycles. It's a fact. And 12 weeks is just about 90 days. So if you realize it's been a cycle since you last connected with them. So a previous no might now be a let me check it out or a yes. See, and I'll give you an example. I had someone that I was talking to recently, or back when we first got started. They were doing something. They were in a massive run, and they were doing their thing. And you know what? I shot them a message the other day, and this is a great takeaway, and I cannot take credit for this. I'm going to give credit to Brandon Olson, who's on this right now. This is a great takeaway. Write this down. Grab your pen. For those of you that have people that are in your organization that are not yet activated, write this down, and you're going to message them this. Hey, I need your login and password. Since you're not activating, your position is too high. I need to take it for myself. I have someone that's interested. It's a perfect takeaway. Now, they'll either give you the login and the password, which is great because then you can just give it to someone that wants a super awesome position. Or they're going to go, oh, well, wait a second. This is an awesome position. What am I doing? Well, what does it take to activate? I'm telling you, I've sent this out. I've had people activate. I've had people lock in their position. People go, wait, what are you talking about? Send me more information. It is genius. And you guys should thank Brandon Olson for this. He and I have been working back and forth on a bunch of stuff, and this is fabulous. Everybody got that? Awesome. We're going to keep moving. The other thing is with these other people, use the tech to show them how Hodo was revolutionary in our industry. We've talked about the app. It literally will build a global business from your phone. You can show people that you meet in person how awesome the app is. Everybody I've talked to about it or that signs up that's in another company and whatever is always like, oh my God, this is unbelievable. Nobody has this. Nobody literally has this. So what you have at your fingertips is unreal. And then also, and I just kind of touched on it with the example of what to say to people, the takeaway, fear of loss, guys. Fear of loss, we all know it. And it's there because it actually has so much power. We only have a few days left for people to secure a top position in a company that is global and taking on the giants in the travel industry with our disruptive tech. And they have they have the ability to get this before we go to the world. Do you realize how powerful that is? It's massive. Next, connect with the members of your team who haven't activated. Yet activated. Yet is the key word. Do what you have to do. Be in action. Take massive action. email them, call them, text them, stalk them, like their Facebook page. If they unfriend you, fine. Create a fake profile and then friend them back. I mean, I'm serious, guys. Like 3 days of working your tail off will pay off in the long run down the line. And get creative in your approach. I was starting to talk about this. Use the demo Tripspin account. See, here's the thing. You can't go posting on social media, Tripspin and what you compared it to. But if you have people that you have a personal relationship with and you send them a private message or a private video, you can show them some of these things. So use the demo Tripspin account. Make a screencast of price comparisons showing what our booking engine does, and go be like, I want to go to Tanzania and do a search in sometime next year, and then do the same search in Expedia and Priceline, and show them. Take screenshots. Create a collage of the savings. Show them the super discounted weekly vacations that we have, the bonus weeks, that not a single bonus week is more than $399. This blew away some of the people I was talking to. But think outside of the box. You have 3 days left. Pull out all the stops. I mean, what is it going to hurt? At the end of it, you'll be a little tired. You'll make a little bit more money. You'll be a little bit excited. You'll have other people on your team that are looking to do this too. I mean, that's what we're here for. And now next, don't write this link down. It's posted in the group. You could write the link down, but that would be silly. This is the private team meeting that Julie was referring to, that John Hammock came on for our team. You want to use this. I goofed and didn't start recording until about 8 minutes in, which literally misses my introduction and John's story. But it starts at the meat of it. And it talks about value, and what we have. We had 3 people activate during this meeting. And it's had multiple more people activate through it. If you use this, it will get people to activate. I promise you that. And then finally, before I leave you, this is important. Be real. Be you and be amazing. That's all you got to do. The path to success is taking massive determined action, guys. Massive determined action. And we can all do it. So I'm back. That's the training. Give me a thumbs up if you can see me, if I figured this out. Awesome. All right. So, wow, we got through this pretty fast in under 45 minutes. Sweet. So that is how you can qualify in the next 3 days. I know you can do it. I have all the belief. Whether you have one person on your left, one person on your right, no people on your left and right, no people that are locked in positions, or if you may already qualify and you want to go for 2 or 3 or 4 star, or you want to hit 6 star, aim for something further than you think it's comfortable you doing, and go for it. Because you'll be surprised with where you end up. I know for me, my goal is to hit 7 star by Sunday. Will it happen? I don't know. But that's what I'm going to do. But it's also having all of you go out there and have massive success. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the Hodo maniacs out there, for being on this, for taking the time to go out there and take an action that might be slightly outside of your comfort zone. So with that, good night. Go enjoy the Cleveland Ravens game if you're a football fan, or a nice cup of tea. Or for some people across the globe, they may just be getting their day started. Or it might be 5, 4 in the morning for them. Go and just be amazing. And on that note, I am hitting quit. I figured it out.